What's your station?
KTNT Radio and TV. Hey, this is Jesse T. We are here. You can kind of check out the party. We are here in beautiful Los Angeles, California, with a couple of beautiful people here. That's right. I got Tony B over here, and you know what we have to do? A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, to you. We're already giving people waving at you. I was going to say 19, man. That's what I was going to say.
Almost. I mean, I could be.
So Cindy, what's Cheer Liberation all about?
Well, tell me what Cheer Liberation is.
Well, I was a cheerleader.
No way.
Yes.
Can I try out for you?
Well,
tonight? I got a cheer.
The cowboy cheerleaders are having tryouts this weekend. So I was a cowboy cheerleader.
You got to fit in the room.
Yeah.
There's always something. Why are you making so hard on me? Okay, go ahead. Tell me about it.
And anyway, the movie just came out, and I'm in the movie.
Oh, the Dallas Cowboy cheerleader movie. It's about.
Now get out of here. We're connected, and you don't know how we're connected. And it's kind of a distant way. I played football at Cal Lutheran University, and the Dallas Cowboys camp used to be at Cal Lutheran and Thousand Oaks. And this might be before your time, because I've been around since the Dead Sea was alive. Okay, and there's this event. This is going back into the beginning of 1980. Now, you will not already get Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders to
No, that was way before my time. I'm much younger than
well,
that.
we're like family. I'm like grandpa, right? Because we used to go, they used to practice at our facilities.
He actually was the director of the Football American Bowl, the Super Bowls in Hawaii. He was the field director, called the shots with the Blue Angels going over.
Blue Angels? Would you just take me up on the F-16? I always wanted to do that, right?
Well, I would call the shots and tell them when to fly over, but that's about it.
If you see on the red carpet, she's activating some of these brands like the Cherry Channel, the Justice Production, Aspire Branded Talent. These are some of the things we're activating tonight.
I like this. So tell me about Cheer Nation. Cheer Channel. Tell me about Cheer Liberation.
So Cheer Liberation is a celebration of my birthday. I was a cheerleader, and it's out right now, so it's a kind of a celebration. But Cheer Channel was a network that I founded in 2009. 2009. We kind of conceived it in 2008, so almost 10 years ago. Way ahead of our times. We really pioneered the digital industry, and it really we created original programming for cheerleaders.
I hear you're like the top dog in branding. This is what I hear.
Yeah, you don't even know.
Really?
I mean, some of the clients that she's worked with, Richard Branson, Dick Clark Productions, FAO Schwartz, Sharper Image, on Go Girl, The Best You. I mean, I can go on and on. And she's their brand consultant and their executive producer, and on and on and on.
Well, you know, I got it all wrong. I'm sorry. I thought you were going to brand me on my right cheek and my left cheek with a brand after, you know,
like a cow brand.
Cowboy, cowgirl, a brand. You see, look, I lead you down a path of nowhere that gets somewhere sometimes.
I had an hour and a half of this yesterday.
Yes. An hour and a half of me.
It was awesome. Yeah, he's got a great radio show. All his fans that are watching, you guys, thank you for watching.
Oh, they're going to start tuning in.
Start looking for Cheer Liberation all over. Hashtag Cheer Liberation, or go to some of our channels. But happy birthday, Cindy. You having fun? Well, back to your festivities.
I was about to go grab a glass of wine.
Well, grab a glass of wine, and I want to know all about that stuff in a little bit as we go up there.
Yes.
Okay?
Aspire Branded
Entertainment. I got it.
Let's get some of our celebrity actors and friends here.
Hold on a second. Let me plug myself in.
Yeah, let's come on over, guys. All of you guys.
Dan
come on
the man,
over.
hold this.
You guys are live.
Well, you know
on the
what we're
air.
going to do? We're going to go in front of that.
High production value.
Yeah, we got high production value.
You know what?
And I need your help.
Ridiculous.
Can you pull that out of my
He's
pocket?
from Kiss FM.
I am not touching anything that is.
It's all dry.
It's a magic
weird.
trick.
No, it's it's dry. It'll make you feel great.
It's starting to vibrate.
Oh my goodness!
All right, let's make our way over to the red carpet.
Oh my!
That was the
it's
other
a microphone.
That was the other jacket. That was the other jacket. Okay, I left that one at home last night. Well, I left it somewhere. In that respect. All right, so let's just kind of hook this up here.
Oh, he's live.
Squeeze in tight.
We're gonna go live. We are live.
See if we can get that
We're
in.
always live. Absolutely. KTNT Radio and TV Broadcasting, Jesse T. Hey, we're on the red carpet right here. It's the Jesse T Show live from Los Angeles, just one block off of Wilshire, and we do have our parking pass, so we won't get towed away. They were so gracious. Did you all get your parking passes?
That's fun.
Yeah, we did. Yes.
Yeah, you sure?
We're not about to get towed.
Okay. Wait,
Vicious in Los Angeles.
they are very vicious. I mean, they need our money, don't they?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Like they don't have enough.
They don't. Yeah, they don't.
Money makes the world go round. Right?
Yeah, it really does, and it makes Confetti Garcetti's pockets go round.
Oh crap.
Well, we won't get too much into politics, but well, we'll see.
Okay, we gotta be like penguins.
So do we?
Okay.
Tax dollars being used correctly, or what?
Yes.
Do we know that for a
Yeah, I
fact?
think we did.
Okay.
As always in LA.
Well, I'm not a big Garcetti fan, so I just go on the record at that. So tell me, what have you been up to?
Stand up. A lot of stand up. Yeah.
Better than sitting down.
I know. Actually, now when I do stand up, I sit down just to like throw
So it's a
people.
stand-up, sit-down kind of
Yes.
comedy routine.
It's sit down comedy
Really, I kind of like that.
I know.
How about standing on your head comedy?
all the time.
I want to see
all
that.
I do.
Can you give us an example right now?
Of course. Are y'all watching?
We are.
Okay.
Don't do it.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, that's okay.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. Ah, yes. And you with the beautiful dress on today. Hi.
Hello.
And what are you doing here today? Are you celebrating these big events that are taking place, like Aspire and all this stuff that's taken off?
Absolutely.
Or are you just here to celebrate the birthday party?
I'm here to celebrate the birthday party and all the other stuff all wrapped up together.
Right.
Cindy's an amazing person.
I hear she's like one of the best in branding.
Exactly. And she and I are working on something together.
Well, she promised to get to iron out and brand me tonight, so,
Sit down comedy.
Sit down comedy, right. And who's this handsome man right here?
I'm Jay Montalvo. None other than Jay Montalvo.
I like that, man. You're so tall. I didn't realize you were so tall.
It's 6'2". I guess that's tall, huh?
6'2" and a man of muscle and debonair, right? The next James Bond, right?
The Latin James Bond, I guess. I don't know. Hollywood's not ready for that yet. But we'll see, maybe.
Well, there is going to be a new James Bond. We just don't know who it's going to be. So it might as well be you. And if it is, hey, listen, I'll mow your lawn, I'll clean your pool. I just don't do dishes.
Exactly. You don't have to do dishes. Not in my world.
What's happening?
I'll do your dishes,
What's
Jay.
happening? Well,
Oh, wait a minute. I'm getting people employed today. That's what I'm doing. Absolutely. Tell what's going on.
shameless plug. Let's
Shameless
see.
plug time.
Let's see. Got back from Buenos Aires, Argentina. I'm a producer and an actor in a pilot presentation that is titled Tango Amargo with some buddies over at Sur Restaurant. We are looking to get this show moving as soon as
Like
we're
a
finished.
police drama or like a gangster movie or what?
It is elegant gangsterism meets a dark comedic line. It's pretty dark and pretty out there and very cool. I can't wait to see the edit on it.
Look at $25. I'm gonna get you a job. Okay? I got a great dark-haired, beautiful young comedian right here.
A gorgeous gal.
Oh, thank you. I can tell jokes too.
I'll cut it down, $12.95. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I'm cheap and I'm easy. At least I try to be. Sometimes it gets expensive.
Yeah.
A fat burger with chili. I'm a happy guy. Absolutely. So, hey, look at man. When you said tango something, I was thinking Marco Polo for a second.
Well, tango, obviously that's Argentina, but it's the story takes place in L.A. and it's basically the trilogy of terror based on these three characters who kind of, I'd say, met when they were in their 20s, and they have moved into the world of politics and big business and crime and you name it, and manipulating the system as best as they can, doing what they do. That's all I can reveal for now, but it's very interesting, intriguing, and like I said, I can't wait to bring it to the world.
And a handsome man he is. Absolutely. So what do you got coming up?
I have a web series. It's called Michigan Flip. So I actually flip property in Michigan.
Oh, wow.
You're flipping property in Michigan?
Yeah, I get dirty.
You're a strong woman.
I get very dirty.
Big muscle.
I would say, man, are you like Arnold Schwarzenegger with the bike?
No. I'm a delicate flower. I'm a
Real
delicate
estate,
flower.
right? Real estate?
Yeah.
I've been a real estate broker 40 years in this town, so I know all about flipping.
Yeah, well, I do this in Michigan, so...
Tell me I'm flipped out most of the time.
Indeed you are. I agree.
That's fantastic. Big market. It's blowing up there.
In Michigan, it's blown up. Yeah, you can do very well as an investor in Michigan.
A lot of cluck for your buck.
Yes.
See, that's an old-time saying. I think I just stated myself. Yes. Well, I told you I'm an old-timer, right? I'm 93.
You don't look a day over 94.
God, I love you, man. If I was gay, I'd ask you for a date, but I'm not. Thank you. And I'm going to give myself a terrible trouble tonight, I know. Yeah, well, what's new? And, of course, you're doing sit-down stand-up.
Yes. I've been doing a lot of stand-up lately, or sit-down. I was just nominated for Best Actress in a film called Acid Test, so I thought that was cool. It's about drugs.
Wow, sweet.
Can I say that?
So, did that take my life between 1970 and 1980? If it's all about drugs, they just had to follow me around.
I guess it's all about you. I played you.
Lord, I didn't know I was a girl.
94 years ago.
Mom!
That's why she's
American Gladiator.
Oh my goodness, absolutely. Look at you. Oh, yes, man. Wow. So hi, what's your name?
I'm Kathy Cola.
Hi, Kathy.
Hi, what's your name?
Yeah. I'm gonna just
Hey, man, I got sidetracked.
Hi.
My brain went.
What is your name?
Jesse T.
Very nice to meet you, Jesse T.
Yeah, so Jesse Torero.
Okay. This is Cash Hovey, my friend here.
Hi, Kat.
Pleasure.
I like your name, man.
I wish I had more of it. Thank you.
I wish you had more of it too. I'd borrow $10.
I'll give you 20.
Man, I see why he's your friend.
Nice,
He's
yeah.
a nice
Very
generous.
generous.
What's happening in your life?
Oh gosh, where do I begin? So
Something that's exciting.
this is exciting. I just finished directing a feature film that is airing on Link TV nationwide called Who is Billy Bones. It's a documentary about the punk rock here in LA, how it all started in the 70s.
I helped get the Go-Go started in the
Yes,
late
the
70s.
Go-Go's were at the Mask. It was all
Linda
about
Carlisle and the whole gang,
yes,
yeah.
it's all about the whole thing, that whole scene, and Mike Dirnt from Green Day is in it.
Wow, very much.
So cool. So, and then
Are you an actress in it? Or
I'm not an actress.
You're a producer?
I'm a director. And I also I just directed a film starring Cash Hovey right here.
Wow.
Fabulous director.
Oh,
Is she?
thank you.
What kind of
Thank you.
director is she? Is she like the director that tells you everything, or kind of lets you have your way if you know everything and you know your lines and you know your character?
I had such an incredible experience. She works with her artists. She loves to hear what her artists are feeling, and it was such a very collaborative and fun experience.
Aw,
So it's like
thank you.
this. I got in trouble last night with the LAPD. I'm so sorry. And then,
It's like, too bad, get into character.
yes.
That's all I care about. I don't care about your personal
Well,
life.
you are a taskmaster.
But our film, let me get back to that, is starring Sherry Belafonte, the amazing Sherry Belafonte.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she's such a great, incredible talent. I'm
And she
so
can
lucky.
sing too.
Boy, my God.
can
Oh,
she?
yeah.
Sounds just like her dad.
She looks just like her
I
dad.
know.
It's incredible.
know.
It's about aging, how far we'll go to try to stay young. It's a subject that we all need to talk about nowadays.
cool.
And yeah, so I'm very excited about it. And he did such a great job acting.
Oh,
He's also helped produce the film.
Wow, fantastic, man. Looks like you guys got a good team going here.
We do. We're a great
and
team.
I just
Yeah.
follow her lead, and she's
Oh,
always she
thank
delivers.
you.
It's
Thank you.
such a great experience.
So let's say happy birthday to Cindy on
Oh,
3.
okay.
1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday, Cindy!
Yeah, we'll talk some more later,
Okay.
okay?
So
I want
nice
to find out
meeting
more
you.
about your projects.
Yes, I
That's
wanna
exciting stuff. And those, ladies and gentlemen, look at those beautiful eyes.
Thank you.
And just look at that handsome face. Okay, you got to give me a profile shot. Old Hollywood, old Hollywood.
Oh, there you go.
Profile
There you go.
shot. Yeah. All right. Now I'm going to climb Mount Everest.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Oh, have
Yes,
fun.
I'm climbing Mount Everest now. That's right.
You gotta raise it up, man.
I know. Look at, Lord help me. I mean,
Cindy, I love you, Cindy. Happy birthday, babe.
See, that's the beauty
What's up,
about
y'all?
being so tall, man. You can
that's
see
a
over
good
the
one.
crowd.
I'll come down a little bit for you if you want me to.
Well, I like midgets, but I'm not one. But he happens to be
No, man,
almost
I have to
7
stand
foot. How
tall.
tall are you?
I'm 6'7".
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And we saw you on Gladiator.
On American Gladiators, former
Beating
American
people
Gladiators.
up.
Beating people up, breaking legs.
How
you know.
fun was that?
It was so much fun.
I mean, you got to actually kind of
When you
wipe
sign the
people
waiver,
out,
I can
right?
do whatever I want. I can't get sued for breaking somebody's leg. I loved it.
And you can create some crazy character like you did.
Yeah, well, yeah. My name was Mayhem.
Yeah.
So you already know what happens.
Yeah, mayhem.
There you go.
Anarchy, chaos.
There you go. All that. Yeah, there you go.
You were the one when you came out in the set, people went, "Oh, something's going to happen."
Yeah, they knew something was going to happen too.
But
and it happened.
The cats that did get through you guys, they were actually pretty athletic, weren't
They
they?
were fast. They were fast.
That was the key.
That's the key.
Not the brawn. It was the
that
speed.
wasn't the brawn. It was the speed. But if we do another one, and I think there might be one coming up, look out.
Who do you think's going to be? Who's going to be putting it together? One of the major movie stars, action stars like Sly or something like that. Who's putting that together?
Well, it'll be Johnny Ferraro, the original founder of the American Gladiators. So we're gonna wait and see. If it is, it'll be American Gladiators 3.0, and it's definitely going to be 3.0.
You're going to be on it, I hope.
I sure hope so. We'll see.
I like
We'll
that,
see.
man. Man, all 6'7". Mayhem. What are you doing right now?
Right now, I'm working on something. I can't tell you what it is. It's a secret. You know what they say, man. You gotta shh.
Knock on wood, right?
Yeah, knock on wood.
Yeah, that's right. Absolutely. Yeah, that's what I keep knocking on my own head half the time. That's for sure. This head's so solid like a piece of oak. Ain't nothing can get through there, man.
You're good, man. People like you make me look good. I love you, brother.
Yeah, you're looking fine, man. Next to this guy, man, I look like a reject from the island of Storansky.
You're good, man.
The
You're good.
handsome devil this man is. Look, get away from me. You're going to get us.
Happy birthday, Cindy.
You're
I
going to
love
steal
you.
my thunder,
Have a
babe.
drink, baby. Mwah.
Absolutely. So we're here for Cindy Villareal's birthday party, and it's happening on a good scale. We're interviewing all kinds of people on the red carpet right here. You can see the different organizations: Majestic Productions, Aspire Branded Entertainment. We got TAP. We got the Cheer Channel. So there's lots of cool stuff happening here. As Dan the Man's over here in the corner, and we're doing our thing here and making it happen. That's what we do. We get out in the streets with you. Jesse T-Star. What's up, Tony B?
We got a little special surprise for the birthday girl here. Some Polynesian dancers are going to come out and dance for her.
Oh, we got to say
they're all
Polynesian.
coming this way. Here they come.
Oh, here they come. Okay, we're gonna turn the camera around, and we're gonna turn the camera around, and we're going to.
Yeah.
And we got real Polynesian dancers. Okay, so we got a little show for you going on there. Absolutely. You know what you have to do? Come down to our TV show and our radio show. I'm on every day of the week nationwide. So I'd love to give you some love. And we do a lot of athletes. Absolutely.
Come over and do an interview in the States.
Yeah, we have a TV and radio show every day of the week, Monday through Friday. Dan the Man, can you give her one of my cards? Okay.
Right here.
Yeah, and
I'll give you a call on Monday. We'll set something up.
let's do it.
I'll bring a surprise to you.
I book out 2 weeks ahead of time, so that'll give you some time to get your stuff together and get your schedule right. And I'll send you that $2.62 I promised you.
Okay.
10 years ago. Okay. All right.
That's a residual check,
man. I never forget about it. $2.62, baby.
About to call SAG on you, man. What's up, man?
Oh, absolutely. All right, so we got the Getty Museum, the Getty Pictures, Getty Images. Man, one of the very best photographers that you could ever want to have a photo taken in front of, taking pictures of all the cool people that are showing up here at Cindy's party. Very cool stuff. It's take two. It's take two, man. That's all.
Every time you get in that fight stance, man, the flash breaks.
Spartan Warrior.
Coming in.
Absolutely. Dan the Man, what's happening, buddy?
I'm doing time.
You're doing time? You all right?
Hanging in there.
Yeah, it's a pretty good party so far, huh?
Oh, yeah, lovely lady.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, it's kicking butt, and there's a lot of good people. Oh, Polynesian dancers. Okay, we're changing. We got Polynesian dancers coming in. Real Polynesian dancers. Oh. There's a birthday girl. Yeah!
big circle for these people.
So here, we're giving you a little bit of a show here for Polynesian dancing for Cindy. What a fun surprise, huh?
It's a great surprise, and we have, because it goes right with our coconuts.
I know. Are you responsible for all those coconut drinks?
Yeah,
those are nice.
That's Coca Taps. Those are Coca Taps, one of our brands.
Oh, we gotta taste that. Okay, let's enjoy the show. Hey! All right. Wait. Come on back. Absolutely.
Wait, I can get a picture. What a nice surprise. Yay, thank you guys. Yay, okay.
So did you enjoy them?
That was awesome. That was awesome. I loved it.
Come in here. What's your name?
My name is Siaki CE.
Siaki CE, and your name?
Nancy.
Hi, Nancy. Have you guys been doing this a long time?
A very long time.
Yes?
Yeah, really long.
Not too long. You're so young.
I've basically been dancing since I was 4.
Yeah, absolutely. So you did a great job. Do you do this often?
Yeah, do it often.
Yeah. And you're both Polynesian?
Yeah.
From what island do you guys come from?
Sorry. Tonga. Down in
Tonga? All right, and you too?
Yeah, me too.
All right. Cindy and her birthday party here. So that's very cool, huh? Very cool. Well, thank you. You guys were terrific.
Thank you.
And good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right.
I want you to know how happy I am that you showed up for my very, very first birthday party ever. I won't tell you how old I am because we're supposed to age backwards when we hit 50. Oops. I'm at 40. So I really am so honored to have you here. You know, I moved here about 20 months ago. And I had been commuting back and forth to LA for 6 years because of the Cheer Channel. And I finally decided to just make the leap and go ahead and come to LA. And it has been so wonderful. I have made so many friends, and not just industry contacts, but I've made some real friends, and it's been amazing because in Texas, in Austin specifically, I didn't have many friends. I was gone all the time, so I was traveling, so I didn't really have a lot of friends in Austin. But being here, I always have things to do. I always have people to go to people I can call, places I can go, and it's just been really, really fun. I wanted to tell you why I came up with the name and Cheerlibration. First of all, it wasn't my idea, unfortunately. It was my fiance's, Tony Boley. Tony came up with the name, and I don't know how much, I don't really like to talk much about myself, but you know, I have a movie that just came out called The Sexual Revolution, Untold Stories of the Dallas Cowboys Cheerleaders. And so the movie is getting a lot of press and a lot of awards. And so it just won Best Picture, it just won at one of the festivals, it just won Best Director. And so I'm one of the 6 people that are profiled in this documentary. Now, I want to tell you a little bit about what it's like to be a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader. First of all, you can never go out in public with makeup on, without makeup. You have to have your makeup on. 2, you get tested in everything. Public speaking, public events. You have to know politics backwards and forwards. You better know about what's going on in your local city. You have to know the game of football. There is a lot of grooming that goes into being a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader, and a lot of people don't know that. We also give up all of our weekends for charity, and we travel all over the world for the USO. So it's not as glamorous as one might think. It's a lot of hard work. We would put in a lot of hours to be part of that team. And the story and the movie is all about this, what you think you see and really what it is. And it's just, it's run with an iron fist, and it was really, really hard to be part of it. Especially when you realize that after an entire football season of 14, I think it was 14 games, you got a check for $200. And then you signed your check over to charity. So we basically spent the whole year working for a way to give back our check to charity. So a lot of people don't know that story. But what it did do was it opened the doors for everything else that I did in life. And I'm so grateful for that because, and I won't bore you, but what it did do for me was my entire life opened up. And after Cowboys cheerleader, I went to work in the NFL. From the NFL, I went and started my own sports marketing agency. I worked with some amazing, amazing people, including Richard Branson. And long story short, the Cheer Channel.
All right, all right.
And can I bring you up here with you? Yes.
Okay.
I started a show called Secret Diary of an American Cheerleader, and this franchise became probably the most famous cheerleading series out there for cheerleaders. There's probably not too many people who were cheerleaders who haven't heard of Secret Diary of an American Cheerleader. It's really famous all over the world with cheerleaders. And this gal was one of my lead actresses in the show. And so she did such a beautiful job in Fierce One. Right?
Yes.
How did you like being in my show?
Oh my gosh. It was to this day the coolest job I ever did. Because for a week and a half we were in a gym with slides. And I skipped a week and a half of school, don't tell anybody. And we got to just get to know everybody. I got to learn about what it's like to be a cheerleader. Because, yeah, I did think it was this glamorous life. And it was like, no, there's a lot of competition in it. And I don't know, I loved it. Thank you for it.
So this is Juliana DeStefano. Right?
Yes.
Yes. And I'm so honored that she got to come to my party, and Juliana is actually up for a role in a Blood Pageant. It's a new movie that's coming out, so good luck on that one. But the thing is that the Cheer Channel does all kinds of content, so scripted, reality, lifestyle, and what we're going to be doing and from now until October is ramping up our content, and I am looking for fresh faces and anybody that is interested in cheerleading and the kind of programs that that we put out, which is I call G-rated positive programming. Well, I hope that you'll just keep watching us because we're about to do some big stuff. So I want to take this time really quick to talk about this black logo here. You are at the Tap House. And the Tap House is something that's really near and dear to my heart. Michael, I know you don't want me to say anything, but Michael is one of my dearest best friends since I came to LA. I love him. And he founded the TAP Project. And guys, he is probably one of the best photographers that you will ever know. And he's got an amazing crew that is just, they are so talented. And this is their place. We're here at the TAP Studios, and what they do is they have working actors that will sign a legacy certificate to basically sponsor a starving or a young artist. Okay, I see a lot of you right over here. And you get free headshots for life, courtesy of brands that come in and keep the program going. And he and his team do this out of the really goodness of their heart. This is something that they believe in. They know it's hard. They want to see you get there. And I want to see you get there. But you know where it is now. This is a birthday present to you, because now you know where to come to get free headshots for life. Okay? This is a really terrific program. Please tell everybody that you can about it. It's really only by word of mouth, I think. But you know, it's brand supported, and we need brands to keep coming in and you know, funding this amazing, I like to say, movement, because this is what's going to keep you guys, I guess, you know, looking fresh in your composites and your CDs, those things that you have to put together all the time, but it will save you. So I have to say that. Thank you, Michael, for hosting my beautiful birthday party. And I hope I didn't leave anything out. I want to just also say we're going to have some cake we're going to put the music up. I want to get a chance to talk to everybody. We've got amazing, besides the amazing Hawaiian dancing, we have amazing coconuts over here that you can have virgin style or with a little kick. And so just mingle, have fun. We'll do a birthday cake.
We'll actually do it right now. Let's sing her happy birthday, guys. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sandy. Happy birthday to you.
All right, guys, enjoy. Thank you for coming out.
Okay. It's okay.
Good job.
Tony, stay here. Stay here.
You get some of my cell phone too? Right now? Can you get my cell phone? This is
Well, got something for you here. For you.
Tony, can you get up, Tony?
Happy birthday, Cindy, from AVTV Live and KNT Radio and TV. Appreciate that. Dan the man, come on in here. Dan the man.
Watch out for my drink. Watch out.
Dan, Tony, come here.
Let me move this. I'll move this out.
Jesse, this is Bobby Lee.
Bobby Lee, what's happening?
You guys are going to see this mug everywhere.
We're going to talk. We're going to talk in a second. Cindy, come here. Cindy. I'm going to get her.
You got to get her when you get her.
No, she's going to come. Come here, Cindy. You need to get the card. You need to get the card and open it. There's something in there.
Oh.
All right, Tony, come here. Since the birthday girl.
Hi, how are you? Pleasure meeting you.
Come on in here, birthday girl. All right, first off, happy birthday to you.
Thank
you for having our station out here today. Tony, thanks for inviting us.
Oh, absolutely.
And it's just a little something of appreciation since you were a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader. You probably danced to this song at some point or another, either on the field or at some event or something.
There's a song in there?
Yeah, there's a song in there.
Wow.
So I want you to open up. It's a happy
Musicians and
birthday
everything
card
are gonna pop
from
up.
us.
Oh, how cool is that?
I love that. That's very cool.
Oh, how cool, can you hear it?
Yep.
Disco Inferno, baby. The Tramps.
That is so cool.
Happy birthday.
Jesse, you're awesome, man.
And there's something else. Wait.
And there's
Okay?
more.
And there's more.
Dices is cuts.
And it's slices, baby. Stick your hand in my right pocket. My right jacket pocket. Right there.
Grab it.
Grab that thing. No. Keep going. Every girl has to have a red nose on her birthday.
Oh, the red nose day.
Yes.
I've never had one. Okay, no, not putting it on.
Doesn't go on? Okay.
You got to take the plastic off.
But it's cool. You can put it on, Tony.
Yeah, I got the red nose for her birthday. That's right.
I'll wear it for Red Nose Day.
And because the nose knows what's good.
That's
Right? Happy birthday from
Thank
us.
you so much.
Just a little something in appreciation.
So we're going to have you talk to Bobby Lee.
Okay, Bobby Lee, come on in here.
Enjoy, my brother.
Can you come this way a little bit so Yeah, absolutely. Bobby, come on in here, Bobby. KTNT Radio and TV, we're live. We're out here busting out on Instagram Live right now, live stream, Periscope, Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn all at once. Back to the studio, and Lee Baby Michaels running the show for us there. And hey, man, what's happening?
A lot. I mean, I just show up and, people were, my phone's going off and people were bum rushing me. So no, there's a lot of love in this building. There's definitely a lot of love in this place.
What a great program she's put together for young actors, huh? Free headshots. You know how much money that is for life?
And she's saying that, the whole thing gets out by word of mouth. It's funny, I've heard of it. I have never been here. and you know, it's an amazing opportunity for people that, I mean, headshots.
Yeah, and it's not your cousin or your best friend from your college days. You're talking one of the best photographers in the business in 2018.
Yes, it's nice to find people that are giving back in this day and age where, you know, you can make money off of anything, but you've got people giving back to the people that really need it. So it's fantastic.
So what do you got coming up, man?
I just had a film premiere at Tribeca, 2 weeks ago. It's called.
Nice. Tribeca's hard to get into.
Yeah, well, we worked hard. I play a prison guard in a movie called Dead Women Walking. So.
Dead Women Walking.
Yeah, it's about.
It sounds like my ex. Thank you. Yes.
No, it's a woman. It's a movie about women on death row. It's their last moments, and I play a prison guard in it. So
it's sort of like with Tom Hanks and the Green Line.
Green Mile. Yep. Very similar. Very dreary. But you know, I had a fantastic time, and you know, it's on to the next project.
Are you able to make a transition in there from the main character? Or did you have some good windows of opportunity to show your chops?
I had some stuff in there. I had some stuff for sure.
Because you know what I mean. Sometimes you get a role or script, and it's pretty much the same thing through the whole film. You're playing one character, one dimensional, whatever it is. But it's nice when you get a piece where you can make a couple transitions.
Yeah, I mean, you know, in this business, as an artist, you know, there's the artist side, there's the business side. As from the artist, you want as many colors as possible, you know. And so when the business side and the art side can meet and you can have a good time on set, I mean, create a nice project.
Now, when can we see that? Is it online anywhere?
It's going to be on the Black Peels platform, which is a new platform. We actually shot the project as a series, and so I'm in episodes of the series. It premiered at Tribeca as a film. So I believe they're going to bring it back onto the Black Peels platform as a series. So, but that's going to be up to the editor and the director-producer.
How do the fans get in touch with you?
I'm
Instagram, Facebook?
I'm on all the social medias at Bobby Lee Jr. That's BOBBIELEEJR.
Yeah, man, you guys, as a young artist today, you have so much more opportunity to make it and more avenues to express your talent than ever before. When I was coming up a long time ago, you know, there was limited spaces where you could do what you do. Theater, TV, commercials, you know, things like that. But now it's wide open.
There's so many platforms, so many places, so many opportunities. You're creating your own content these days, creating your own fan base. So yeah, it's a great time to be in.
If you need headshots, you come here to the Tap House.
There you go.
You get some headshots
there
for life, man.
There you
go.
go.
So I think I got to go get some new headshots. I'm just a starving guy. I ain't got nothing in my pocket. But a handout, baby. Give me a handout right now.
Where are the handouts?
Yeah, where are the handouts? That's right. Where's the free food? Oh, it's over there. Oh, I'm going.
That's
See
a good
ya.
idea.
Bobby Lee Jr., everybody, on the red carpet with Jesse T here on the Jesse T Show. This party's starting to open up a little bit. We're covering it for you live here as we do. We never know where we're going to end up or show up here in the game of Hollywood. But it's good to be here on the red carpet. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a little walk around here and see what we can run into and who we can run into. And we're going to talk to just a couple of more people here. We're going to run into one of our favorites we talked to on the red carpet already. That was a lot of fun with the Polynesian dancers.
That was awesome.
You know, and I love rugby because they do that hookah stuff in the beginning of a rugby match. Have you ever seen that?
I have.
Oh, I love those guys too. The hookah.
It's very manly.
And the Polynesians are very manly.
Indeed.
They're very. Did you know, and this is a bit of trivia, just for your cocktail trivia, I got a head full of it. So here's
cocktail.
A cocktail tonight. Yes, so very cheerful. Yes. Did you know that the hula dance, Hawaii, that was originally a man's dance?
I actually did know that.
Yeah,
have you been to Hawaii?
Many, many times.
Yeah.
And it was Captain Cook, the first white sailor that sailed in to the Big Island of Hawaii. And when they conquered the Big Island of Hawaii, they changed the male hula dance so it would be females. And that's why it was, don't worry about it, it always keeps going. It was a man's dance to attract a woman.
I mean, that's just makes sense in nature.
Yeah.
I mean, men do their dance to attract women.
Even today they do their dance, like right there. We got some young men doing their dance to attract something. I don't know what they're attracting.
Women.
Yeah. Well, yeah, young girls.
Okay.
The below the millennial generation, right?
Yeah.
Yes, because you're a millennial. Yes.
Indeed.
Yes, I know. I'm a Depression era generation.
No, come on.
Yes, Depression. I was born in 1933.
I'm not going to buy that.
Would you buy a bridge in the Mojave Desert for $10?
It depends on the virgin. I mean, truthfully.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. Yes. Good to have fun with you. Thanks for your sweet patience with me. All right. All right. I'm sorry, I'm going to butt in here.
That's okay.
You are first off, I'm going to set you aside because she's a beautiful, statuesque, Irish redhead, right? Irish, Scottish, She's Scottish. That's get out of here.
There you go.
Okay. I didn't mean to blow it for you. Actually, I did. No, I'm Scott Irish too. So you're red hair. What a beautiful standout. You don't see too many people with auburn or red hair anymore. And in California, that used to be a very popular look. I bet you get a lot of attention.
I thought blonde was the California way.
Oh, it was blondes and redheads and auburns.
Oh, okay.
A lot of the black and white films of the old starlets and the stars, they were actually auburns and redheads.
But
they
you couldn't
dyed their hair
tell.
blonde, and then in black and white you couldn't tell either as well. But so now you work with, was he your client?
Romeo. Mm-hmm.
Is he your client? Are you his manager?
Well, yes. I mean, I do other things too. But
What is it like working with such a
Oh my God, he is a
giant,
big kid.
a giant?
Let me tell you, he is such a big kid.
Yeah.
It's hard to hold him down. It's like, wait, stop.
Well, it's good to have somebody like that, though. Always on the go.
He's wild. He's out there. Yeah.
He was telling me about the new Gladiator thing possibly coming up. Would that be cool?
Possibly. That would be very cool. Yeah.
They're bringing back all that stuff.
Right now, everybody knows him from Henry Danger. All the kids.
Yeah, the kid.
Yeah.
The kids. Yes. I'm not a kid anymore. I'm trying to be a kid my whole life, but I think I'm just getting to the age bracket where it's kind of hard. I keep trying. So how do people get in touch with you? Do you take on clients?
No,
he's
it's
a
just
private client,
his family.
Oh, okay, great.
Because his son, I don't know if I'm supposed to say this.
Well, don't say it.
We want to get his son to be a gladiator too, so.
He's a big guy? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Well, he gets my vote. 6'7". Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, it's good to talk with you. I didn't mean to chase your client away, but I just wanted to get a few words with the most beautiful redhead in Los Angeles.
Oh, okay.
Hey, that's a top of the afternoon to you, yes. Take care. Bye-bye.
Okay, you too.
All right. Hey, man, what's happening, buddy?
I just want to say hi, fellow radio person that you are.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I've been around a long, long time in this town.
Well, how many millions of hours have we all spent listening to you on KISS FM and all of your other?
KISS, KDAY, KJLH, KBIG, Magic 106, KHJ, KLAC, KMPC.
KY?
No, I didn't do too much KY, but I always asked why didn't the K come around?
Right.
That didn't make any sense, but it
did to me.
It did to me too, somewhere. Anyway, yeah, we've been around. I've been fired more times than I've been hired.
Well, then you are a radio guy. Now, if you don't know what we're talking about, there's the old adage in radio that you move every 2 years, because you'd literally move every 2 years.
Yes.
So nobody really ever gets to go to school or make friends anywhere, because also when you're in radio, you're married to your job.
Yes, people don't realize that.
Yeah.
It takes all your time.
Yeah. There's the kind of glamour factor, because people have not met you maybe personally, but they know you because you've been in their ears and their heads and in their hearts year after year. And they just assume you lay around getting pedicures all day.
Right.
Because, it's a movie star's life.
Yeah.
This guy works 24/7.
Yes,
I do. Right now, Friday night, you could be at home, doing Netflix and
having popcorn. Hanging out with Mama T.
That's right, but you're working.
That's right.
Because that's what real radio guys do. And video guys and TV guys. Because,
What we've done is we've combined, I have 25 social network media TV lineups, and we combine that into a network. And one button push here on Facebook, it goes out to 20 sites back at the studio. This goes back to our studio in Culver City by Sony, and Lee Baby Michaels runs it. It's automatic. It's all done on algorithms now and all that fancy talk. But when I bump this out, it goes out on a wide audience, and it also goes out on our global radio network, and then it also goes out on about 20 AM stations that pick it up digitally. They can cut it up any way they want then.
Right.
But that's what happens here. So our radio business has become a visual business. You can't be successful in radio anymore unless you have a visual application to it. And that's what I do. I've kind of perfected that over the last 6-8 years, and this is what I do. I bounce around, I go to as many things as I can, serious things and fun things. And I'm in the face. You see how I work it.
Yeah.
I'm like, bang, right there. I take it as I get it.
Right.
And that's the one thing about radio. It teaches you.
You take it the way you can get it.
Yeah, you're on the fly. Whatever you say, whatever you do, whatever happens, I got to be able to react to it. It's not scripted. None of this is.
Well, and that was always the beauty when you were early on in radio.
Yes.
Is they said the one thing that's different between radio and the newspaper, it really is real time. TV kind of does real time, but then it has to go to the anchor. The anchor has to interpret it. It's still got kind of a delay. Radio is literally real time. When you're covering a natural disaster, when you're covering a breaking story, you are there. Nothing is more immediate.
And when you have the visual application like I do, which is both covering one, like the big fires we had this last year.
Right.
I was up in Southern Tahunga on the ridge top, covering with some firemen
Getting
up
a
there.
pedicure.
Yeah, man, I was getting a haircut because that fire was coming over the top, and I was running down like a crazy maniac, like a cartoon down the road, running like this because the fire moves fast. You didn't realize that, but that's the excitement of it.
Right. And then you also get to be just a noisemaker.
Yes.
You get to play with sound effects, which to the listener are as real as they are to you when you get the right one. The right blend of sound, little extra compression, whatever.
Yeah.
It's theater of the mind.
Theater
it's
of the mind.
You ask
I miss that.
anybody's grandparents, and they'll tell you about sitting around. This is what they did. World War II and such, sat around a radio. It brought families together. It brought people together, and they shared storytelling, which is what radio guys do. You tell stories, and since the caveman days, what have we done? Sat around fires and listened to stories.
Yeah, I'm sad that here in Los Angeles, because of the big corporate structure, which is breaking up now because Clear Channel, which is iHeart, filed for bankruptcy a couple of months ago, so they're going to lose a lot of their 800 stations that they had. They used to have 3,000, but they got caught up in some legal battles about 15 years ago. But they changed radio to make it a corporate bottom line thing and unlocalized.
Yes,
and this is a local. Look at, man, I'm out here at somebody's nice house called Taps, and I'm covering this, and I had Tony on my show on Friday, and if you are out there, understand this. Hire me! Give me a job, okay? Give me 20 stations and I'll make them number one, baby. That's right. Okay, sorry, I had a little.
You can't, you there, you can't see the rig he's holding here. It's brilliant. You got a LED ring light that really pumps out a great, without blinding you.
Yeah.
So you can actually see the screen. You've got a cool little sort of shotgun mic thing going on there.
Right.
It's brilliant.
Yeah.
Like, what a totally cool rig.
And
then old school here.
Old school mic here.
Yeah.
Right, because everybody likes the old school.
Well, it feels real.
Yeah.
If you hold that up, it's like it's scary.
Yeah, this. See, now my batteries went out, so now it's a battery check time. But look at that, even the light's still good there.
Yeah.
So, right now I'll break down, put a few batteries in there. It'll last another 3 hours. It's great, isn't it?
And the radio guy will last many hours. I'm sure you've gone live for 8 hours at a time during natural disasters. Yes. The average person, if you said, okay, dead air, fill it for 1 hour and make it good, they would freak out after 20 seconds. They'd say, hello.
Right.
And then there's nothing more to say. It's a weird kind of talent.
It is a weird kind of talent because it's you understand that. You have to have a spectrum of, I call cocktail information in your head. You got to be like the guy who has all the cocktail trivia.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
But it has to be substance because there are people out there when you say something,
they'll bust you.
They know it. So you gotta know what you're talking about. And for me, I'm opinionated. I have an opinion about something too, as well. So it is a weird kind of talent. 20 minutes, an hour.
It's nothing. Child's play.
I could look at. We started an hour ago, and I'm still going.
That's right.
I could go for another 7 hours with not even thinking about it.
Yeah.
It's just if this lasted, like when we do the Academy Awards, like we did. I was on the outside red carpet at the limos. Then I went to my spot on the inside red carpet where I had my regular camera.
Right.
But with this setup, and then at the party at Elton John's party, and then the Vanity Fair party, and I'm live, busted it live, in the car driving there, getting out of the bang, just like that.
Unpause it. It's beautiful.
You know, and that's the beauty of this.
Yeah.
You know something? I appreciate your kind words, man.
Well,
thank you.
I don't often get to talk to the radio guys. I mean, it's kind of rare nowadays. And you're the real deal. You're not a podcaster here who's just playing around. Like, this is a professional here. It's awesome. We're lucky that he takes the time and the personal discomfort, because it's not always fun. But you know, your job is to get it out, and you do. When in doubt, whip it out.
Baby, I've been whipping it out, and then I've had to run down the street real fast on many occasions late at night at 2 in the morning. Oh, Lord, why didn't you tell me you were married, honey?
Exactly.
But that was a long time ago.
Well, maybe you need to change your batteries so you can have your favorable lighting.
I'm going to do that. Thanks a lot, brother.
All right, we're friends.
Jesse T, KTNT, radio and TV broadcasting. We love you. Back with you in a second on the Jesse T Show, live from the Tap House. Hey, I got to get some free headshots. Headshots! Headshots!